नमस्कार। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। देवी का नाम लेके आज का एनालिसिस शुरू करते हैं। Today's discussion is basically on FII/DI long short analysis of the same, market structure, point and figure chart, and I'll show you something there. Monthly chart analysis, levels and strategy. However, this video has my views and is only for learning purpose. No prediction is done here. No one is expected to rely on this rely on this video or views herein for any decision. Now, let's go to the first, the FII/DI long short analysis. Now, if you see from February, the whole of February, the FIIs are staying short of around 84 to 85% in futures, and they are staying long in the range of 14 to 15%. And all throughout the period, starting from February 1st till date, they have neither increased their short percentage nor increased their long percent. उसको steady continuous रख रहा है. They're keeping it the absolutely steady and the same. And the only reason is that they are enjoying the decay. They are enjoying the decay. अभी मैं आपको दिखाता हूं कि when I say decay, I mean what. Now let's go to a certain Excel sheet. Now this is the Excel sheet which has the data कि 1st of February option chain का जो price था for every strike price on the 1st of February and 23rd of February का option chain में strike price क्या है. Now if you see market opened in and around 22,800 start of the month. The call premium was 865 then on that day on the 1st of Feb, and the put premium was 105 at 22,800. Now there has been substantial call writing by them since then, and if you see तब से लेके आज तक, since the FIIs and the smart money, they are sellers. They are not buyers like retailers. They are sellers and they sit on a position for a very long time. And when they sit on a position for a very long time, they enjoy the decay. Now, if you see that these people have enjoyed the decay of 700 points approximately in the ATM. Now, market opened, now if you see 23,500, sorry, market opened at 23,500. Market opened at 23,500, my apologies. And now is at 22,800. I think I'm right in what I'm saying. Let me just cross check. February market, February. Let me just cross check the number also. On daily chart. On the daily chart, February, yeah, 23,500, correct. So the market opened at 23,500 from here. Now, if you see from here, they have written the calls and strike price by strike price, strike price by strike price. They have actually enjoyed the complete decay. And today where they stand, they are at a full complete profit on the call side. Now, if you see the put side, even at an ATM, 22,800, the put price on the 1st of February was 105 and today it is 145. There's hardly a 40 rupees change. Now, somebody who is sitting on this straddle is still enjoying a profit of 684 on the smart money. Imagine the net profit if they made straddle, net profit they have made as of today. Yeah. At 2500 they made losses, but they would have exited this much earlier. Now, in the event, market goes to 22,500, which is a level that I'll discuss today. These people will be at a 780 rupees profit, and loss will be how much input? Hardly 20 rupees only. Maximum OI today, as of today, stands at 22,800. Maximum OI on the put side stands at 22,500. So obviously the range now becomes 22,800 and 22,500. What I want to tell you is that the smart money are very comfortably sitting here. Now, imagine the market coming down by 300 points. Those on the put side, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा वो लोग को? 64 rupees, 68 rupees. And tomorrow, if it comes down substantially, the 64 rupees will go up by hardly 20, 30, 40 points. So people on the smart money are comfortably sitting here on the downside. However, they would want to now book profits. But remember one thing very clearly. The market goes up not because of buying, but because of short covering. Market comes down not because of selling, but because of long unwinding. Okay. So this is the first thing that I want to give you, that below 22,500, I don't think there is we see it below that, because if it comes down below that, then the equation will change. And the smart money will not allow the equation to change. Now, if you see here, they are all in the range, in the range of 780 to 800 points, 750, 760. So they will try to keep it at that level, at 700, 800 points. Maybe maximum they will get another 100 points, and they'll close it in between that. Okay. The first analysis that I have for the FIDI. Now let's come to a thing called markets. My second point in my agenda is, before that, I also want to tell you the FI long future versus Nifty. So this chart is Nifty, how it has moved, and this is FII long. While they have stayed hardly long and hardly short, I mean, they have stayed short constantly, and they have stayed long also constantly. I mean, it is a constant number. With the market coming down, they have reaped their profits. Okay. Coming to the second point in my agenda, which is the market structure. Now, when I come to market structure, I'll go to the Nifty chart itself. Now, this chart I have converted into a 7-day chart. Not a weekly, not a monthly, not a daily, but a 7-day chart, so that it gives a very clear picture. Now, if you see the market structure from September till February, it hit high was 26,277. Then lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. There was a continuous lower low, and from there it tried to recover, and then in December again it started hitting lower lows, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. Only once in 1 week it hit a higher low, but the high is still not crossed. The previous high is still not crossed. And from there it has coming down to the lower low, which means that this particular level of 23,560 or whatever it is, I mean, we can see that level on a candle pattern. So basically 23,700 is something which it will, unless until it is breached and the market starts forming a pattern which is higher high and lower low. Sorry, higher high and higher low till that time, and that too above 23,800. So I repeat, till the time the market starts displaying characteristics and chart pattern where higher high and higher low is formed, and that too above 23,800, we should not be heavily bullish in the market. We can be cautious here. It can become a sideways, but the bullishness will come only beyond that when it starts forming the pattern like this, like what is formed here. See, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. That's how the pattern should form. As of now, don't get too much excited if the market even goes to 23,800. But it has to show me first. And I always respect one person called Devang Mehra. He keeps on saying that let the market commit to you before you commit to the market. And please remember this sentence of Devang Mehra. Search him and you will get him. He's a great mentor. Uh, and he has taught us that always remember, commit to the market when the market is committing to you. First, let the market commit to you. First, let the market show that yes, it is moving in a different direction. As of now, what the market is showing that, hey, look here, I am doing, I had a high, I had a lower high, I had a lower low. By this high was much lower than the previous high. This low and this low again is lower low. Again, I'm doing a lower low. However, one thing that you should always understand is that look into the past. Look into the past and see. Now I convert this chart. I'll remove these lines. Lines are not very important for me. This is only for explaining purpose to all of you. I'll remove these lines now. And move this chart into a weekly chart. Now on a weekly chart, if you see, this particular zone was a zone which there was a consolidation done from February 24 to April 24. February, March, April, in fact, from, I will say, yeah, there was a consolidation that happened here. And after which the market broke out. Clear? So which basically means that this is, again, if the market comes down in this zone, it will be a supply, it will be a buy zone. There will be again interest in buy till the time the market comes down below 21,957. So what I'll do is I'll go to daily, move this into daily, and then try to see. It's not visible. So let's keep it on the weekly chart, and I will draw one rectangle here. Just a minute. You see that maximum number of the dots are crossed. What I can see is that the next level where you'll get a buy interest again would be around 22,500, somewhere in that range. But let's see. The first preliminary analysis shows me that 22,500 would be a range where from where I can think about some kind of buying coming in. Now, my third point on the agenda is the PNF chart. For this, I'll take you straight to the PNF chart. This is the point and figure chart. Again, something taught to us by Mr. Devang Mehra. So again, now I will take this PNF chart, and it is too clustered. Let's increase the size a bit of this. Now, if you see where you stand here, 22,750. What I'll do is I'll insert shape. I'll draw a line. Now, what you see here is the market. The last two X's that happened. So if you see here 4, 5, 6, this is basically month, April, May, June, July, August. I'll show it to you. Oh, sure. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Now February is continuing. Now market is at this particular block, this particular level. Okay. Now in the event it always has a chance, always a possibility, and I counted this. It always has a possibility that it can come up to this particular cluster, and I'll increase a little bit more. This particular cluster here, and that cluster that I see is somewhere around here. Let me just draw the line first, then I'll show you the cluster, which is around here. Yep. So which is again, it is coming to the level of 22,500. In that zone, when it comes, it will come into the cluster of buy, where buyers showed interest and started to push the market up. Therefore, my second confirmation that again comes to me is that yes, 22,500 can be a zone where the buyers can have more interest there. So again, what you see here is that we would be entering a buy zone near about 22,500 in that zone. Okay, this is what point and figure tells you. And Devang, thank you so much for your teachings. Coming back to the chart, on my next point that I have is the monthly chart analysis. Very interesting analysis that I want to show to you on the monthly part. Okay, so let's go to the monthly chart analysis. Monthly. Now in the monthly, what you see, this is something which my Guruji also has said, which is the when there are two specific points, the third point should meet, and it may come down, but the third point should meet. So point number 1, December 23. Point number 2, the low, June 24. And now point number 3. Now if you see here, the confluence of the daily, the monthly, and this particular line, the trend line, comes at 22,745. But market has already broken that, but it can break. That's okay. That's fine. But 22,745 is still something which I have in my thought process that market in this month should not close below this. But let's see. I mean, market is supreme. It can remain irrational longer than you and I can remain or be patient. Okay. Now here, I want to draw a Fibonacci. Fibonacci from the top till here, December 23. Because this is the zone where it July, August, September, October 23 it consolidated and then it broke out. When you draw a Fibonacci, what you see is 50% was 23,235, and if you see at this level, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, it supported, and when it broke, it really came down. Now it has broken the 50% convincingly. Okay, though it is on a trend line, the trend line also broken. So when it breaks 50% convincingly, the next is the 0.382 or the 62% retracement, and that is a big retracement. So the level that we see here is 22,511.45 or 22,511. I'll keep this level noted down. So point and figure confirmation, market structure confirmation, FII confirmation, reconfirmation, and my fourth chart analysis shows that 22,511 should be a level in this month which we should see. Let's see. Now I delete this. I want to take one more confirmation. Now this is a channel that the market is following. It has touched the first level, and the next level that it can touch, the next level, the lowest point of the channel is 21,687. Okay, so I will draw a Fibonacci. I call it a price discovery Fibonacci. Whereupon I'm going to now modify the lower limit to 22, 21, 687.20. Okay. That is if the full body is covered of this whole channel. Now, when I take that and see what happens, there, even there, the 62% is coming to 22,497. My long term was showing me 22,511, and the very short term, which is the monthly, is showing me 22,497. Now, if I add these two together and do a average of it, it comes to 22,504. So what I'll do is in my chart, this is my trading chart. In my chart, I will go to the 5-minute, refresh the chart, and mark this zone. This zone I'm going to mark, which is 22, 22, 511, and clone this 22,497. I expect that if the market reaches this level, there will be a buy interest among the market players and to push the market up. So for the month, I don't see my levels below 22,500. Now, how do I convert this into a strategy? Which means on Monday, now this is the last point that I have. How do I convert this into strategy? My levels I've told you. Upside level, I don't know. I'm not very much keen because at the most that I can say is that 22,913. If it breaks, then we'll see. But I would prefer to be till the time the market structure changes. Till the time the market structure changes, I will not prefer to be on the upper side. And in this month, whatever days are left, yes, if you see a break of 22,923, you can see 23,235. Also interesting is that, wait, I'll show you one more interesting thing. What happened? Where is it? Here. The average of all this is 23,216. So yeah, if the market starts moving up, we can see even 23,216. And even if the market goes to 23,216, our friends will be very, very happy because they already have enough in the kitty. They have nothing to lose. 22,800, even if it goes up by 141 points, that's 22,941 or 23,000. These people will still be in the profit of 700 rupees. And in addition to that, they will get 145 of the put. So basically, they are into good profits. Now coming back to the chart, on the upside, unless until we are crossing 22,913, I'm not at all interested on the upper side. And on the lower side, 22,511 to 22,497. Okay. Here, I will, strategy wise, what I'll do is that if tomorrow we get a good gap down or something like that, if there's a proper gap down, then I will look into 22,500 puts, where it is reaching, what it is showing, how much interest it is showing, and I'll look into option chain, and then we'll decide on that. But if it is reaching that level, this is my personal thing, I'll try to take a 22,500 sell. Now see, I'm not a buyer, I'm a seller. So because buying it basically is like giving the money to charity. I'm not here for charity. Okay. So that's on that point. Now, however, if on a daily basis, I repeat, if on a daily basis the market breaks and closes below this, be rest assured you'll be seeing 22,201. That I am confident of because this is the second can level. Let's see what happens. To summarize, I have on the bottom side 22,511 and 22,497, or 22 is the level which mostly market should take a bounce from there. And for the month, I don't see it below this levels. That's all from my side, guys. And back to my chart. Explain all of this, and I repeat, this video has my views, and is only for learning purpose. No prediction is done here. No one is expected to rely on this video or views herein for any decision making. Thank you so much. If you like my videos, please subscribe to it. Give me a thumbs up. It helps me, it supports me, and it makes me happy. We have a Telegram channel where we have a group, and it is an open channel. Anybody can comment, anybody can discuss, and it is a very clear, strict rule. Nothing is sold there. No, nothing is given on as a tips there. Nothing. It's just on structure, learning, and learning. Thank you very much, guys. At the end, Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samastita. Namastashay, 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 Namo Namah. Namaskar.